Great, so energy and speaking to the masses, here we go.
Yep.
So, Andrew, what recent movies and TV shows have you seen that you've really enjoyed?
Oh, um, what was that? I really did like um, Mad Men. Did you see Mad Men? It was, it was about advertising in the 1960s,
Right.
and I mean, really, it was really beautifully done, and I can say that because I think if you sort of understand excellence as I do, and like not many people can understand, then you can really see the levels there that most people wouldn't take in. I mean, somebody was definitely thinking about what they were doing when they made that show. There's no question, really, that there was thinking and preparation. And people would say, "Oh, but there's thinking and preparation in everything that goes on, surely." And you go, "Is there?
Yeah.
Is there?" To my mind, that show, and in terms of movies, I do like The Godfather, but that's not recent. Recent. What was? I'd like to say it would be populist if I said something like Star Wars, but I think, although again, I mean, not very recent, although they have made recent ones that were very bad. But I don't think I can be populist because most of the things that people really like, I think are only okay. So difficult, but But I did like Mad Men whenever that was. That was definitely out when you had a year that had a 2 at the start. Yeah, so that's not bad.
Yeah. Andrew, why did you decide to start a YouTube channel?
Oh, I kind of feel like I answered this question. Basically, it's an opportunity for me to show the world, because the world is watching, the skills that I have in writing in so many genres. If you think about what we've made so far, I've got I don't think I have any horror films. We did the kids thing, and we did the Dirty Rascal magazine, which is obviously set in the 70s but shot in an 80s style. So it's kind of like a soap opera drama, which everybody, turns their nose up at, but it's popular, isn't it? Makes money. So everything I'm doing is just kind of showcasing an unbelievable talent across a range of different things. And I think you have to have somewhere that you can put that out, because you really can't trust people when it comes to handing things over. They will steal things of that quality. And I'll tell you what, I mean, if we're going to get into things I don't like, high on the list would be thieves. And certainly the theft of, copyrighted material is worse. I think most people would agree is worse than burglary. So it does make me very angry. But YouTube, I think, is an opportunity if they're sensible, and they're not that sensible, which I'm finding, but if they choose to be sensible, it's an opportunity to make things that people will really love and be entertained by. And then you can spread that love and entertainment across the world. So in a nutshell, yes.
So many of your videos are very nostalgic, I'd say. Are you stuck in the past?
Well, we've recently started something on the channel, we'll see where it goes, which is to do with, was everything better in the past? And it's an argument that can be made. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, I don't like politics on my channel, as people know. But if you're honest, people are just getting packed into smaller and smaller rooms. They're accepting less and less. And they're trading in the space that they had and the freedom that they enjoyed for technology. So, for example, you're pointing a phone at me now that would have made you look like a magician 200 years ago. People would say, what the hell is that? Now, it wouldn't last very long, because when the battery runs down, you got like no way of charging it. But for the hour or so that you had the phone working, people would think that you were some kind of god, or indeed goddess.
Yeah.
However, these days, I just think that trade has really taken place, and I like to think of a time when we kind of knew where we stood. That's not to say that I'm stuck in the past, but there's so much enjoyment to be taken from things of childhood, where you can really think about the way that things were done and how they may have been done better. People will complain at me and they'll say, you're stuck in the past like you've just done, which obviously goes to prove that I have nothing to do with these questions being written. But it's not about being stuck in the past. I think you have to understand the past if you want any hope of believing in the future. So
Yeah.
that's understanding and it's believing. And as far as the present goes, you know, just try not to die.